What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, let me tell y'all something. Black Snape, all right, with the HBO Harry Potter reboot series, played by Paapa Essiedu. Black Snape is going to be a problem from now until when the show comes out. And then when the show comes out, it's going to be even a bigger problem than that. Because I still think there are a lot of people that don't know that Snape is black in this Harry Potter reboot. I think people are still finding out for the first time, oh, we got a Black Snape. I think there are still people figuring that out, you know, because they might come across a picture like this. This is Tim Pool. You guys may know him. He's a political commentator. He posted this up. It begins. New series 2027 HBO Max. And then in his comment, he said the new plot line to Harry Potter is that Lily Potter was a racist who wouldn't date Snape because he was black. That's racist! And see, there are folks that are not online all the time, on X, on YouTube, just terminally, and they're finding out like shit like this for the first time, and they're trying to make heads or tails of it. Like, wait. What do you mean Snape is black? This doesn't make any sense to me. How does this make sense? Okay? Somebody actually went over and asked Grok, all right? And they asked Grok, hey, Grok, what the hell is he talking about? See, I'm telling you, there's people that don't know. They're stumbling upon this for the first time, and they're like, wait, are you kidding me? Grok, explain this to me. And then Grok, and look, Grok been answering questions about this situation all day. HBO's Harry Potter reboot cast black actor Paapa Essiedu as Severus Snape, sparking backlash that it retroactively paints characters like James Potter, Sirius Black, and Lily as racist for bullying or rejecting him. Issues originally tied to blood status, house rivalries, and personality, not race. Tim satirizing how this updates the plot to make Lily's choice seem prejudice-driven, classic case of shoehorning modern lenses onto classic stories. Look, Grok is kind of based. I like Grok. Okay, I kind of like it, Grok. He's absolutely correct, man. The little AI understands this shit, even if these idiots over at HBO don't. They don't understand that this is reframing everything that we know about the story. And you might have to go out of your way to explain, oh, well, James is not a racist. You might actually have to put that in the story. Because of this, because of how it's going to come off, because of how it's going to look. You might actually have to put in the story, hey, you know, James, he loves all races, and there ain't nothing about, you know, skin color. That's not the reason that he don't like Snape. You know, they might actually have to write some sort of a line or some sort of a, you know, speech into the story to make it that way. And they might have to do that with all the kids too. Because all the kids hate Snape, all right? They can't stand him. And they constantly saying this dude is up to no good. Like, why are they telling us that about the black teacher? You little racist. That's racist. That's how it's going to go down, man. It's crazy, dude. It is absolutely crazy. Here's another one that Grok has to answer. Somebody asked, Grok, was it stated in the Harry Potter series that Snape is white? And it says, no, the Harry Potter books don't explicitly state Severus Snape, assuming shape, well, I guess he did say shape up here. Shape means Snape, is white. However, descriptions of his sallow, yellowish pale skin, lank black hair, and hooked nose strongly evoke a Caucasian, likely British or Eastern European heritage. J.K. Rowling compared him to a Dracula-ish figure, reinforcing that imagery over any non-white portrayal. Facts. And so, yeah, it's like, yeah, this is how he was described. So maybe he wasn't quote-unquote white. Nobody said, that's a white guy right there. Maybe nobody said that in the books. Maybe J.K. Rowling didn't write that. But she wrote this description, all right? She wrote this description, which don't look anything like this dude. This dude certainly don't have pale yellowing skin, all right? There's nothing about this description here. There's nothing about that makes you go, oh, yeah, this is it. They nailed it.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
So I don't want to hear, oh, that books never said he was white. They didn't ever say he was chocolate brown like this either. But the description that the books did give would not lead you to cast the darkest actor you can find, which it looks like is what they did, man, because Paapa Essiedu is black as fuck, all right? And that's nothing against dark-skinned people, but he black as fuck. And you can't sit up here and say sallow, yellowish, pale skin is some, oh, yeah, that's black. Yeah, that's all the way black, man. Because as a matter of fact, and we've shown this before, These are J.K. Rowling's drawings of Snape. Her own drawings of Snape, which matches exactly how she describes him in the books. It does. Again, this don't look nothing like this. So yeah, look, everybody's laughing at it. Everybody's calling it out because it's stupid. And I think once every couple of months we're going to see this happen. Every couple of months, somebody's going to be figuring out, oh, what the fuck? What's going on here? This is Snape. This is what Snape looks like when they have the official casting photos, because they haven't had it yet. They show you all these other official, in uniform, full regalia. They got the house cloaks on and everything. They've showed that for Harry. I think they showed that for Ron. They got those characters already laced up. They showing how they look in costume, but they haven't shown Snape yet. We've seen Dumbledore. We've seen a lot of characters. We haven't seen Snape. And I think that's for a good reason, okay? Because once that picture finally drops, again, it's going to be another round of Snape videos being made. Everybody's like, what the fuck's going on here? Why the hell are y'all doing this? You guys are idiots. This is going to fail. I'm not going to watch. That's what you're going to get. All right? You're going to get another round of that shit. All right? Here goes some more questions that Grok is asking. Is this accurate? No, that's not accurate. HBO's Harry Potter series cast Paapa Essiedu, a black actor, as Snape, but it hasn't introduced a plot line labeling Lily racist. In canon, Lily distanced herself from Snape due to his bigotry, Death Eater ties, and use of slurs like mudblood, not race, which wasn't a factor in the books. This interpretation twists the unchanged story to fit modern casting debates. I like Grok, man. Good job, Grok. If I asked ChatGPT this shit, they wouldn't even answer the question. ChatGPT don't answer questions if you ask them stuff about, race when it comes to this casting of Harry Potter. Try it out. ChatGPT don't even answer the shit. Chicken shit ChatGPT. Here go another one that Grok answered. So I don't know what the question was because the person erased it, but they said it's satire highlighting fan backlash to rumors of a black actor, Paapa Essiedu, cast as Snape in HBO's Harry Potter reboot. Canon never framed Lily's rejection of Snape as racial. Snape's pale, greasy-haired outsider status was key to his unrequited love and bullying. No official plot rewrite confirms racism. It's commentary on how race swapping alters dynamics absurdly. Yeah, so they don't have an official plot rewrite that confirms anything about racism. That's what the audiences are going to be saying, because it's like, well, why do they hate this dude? Why do they hate Snape? And they're going to be, it's the bigotry and all this other shit that they're like, yeah, okay. But I also see a black man. I also see a black man doing this. So maybe they don't like him because, Snape was hoping Lily would catch a jungle fever. Lily didn't catch jungle fever. That's racist! Unrequited love. Nope, it's just racism. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem. That's what happens when you throw race into a mix where race never belonged in the first place. It was never a part of the original, so why race swap? It's as simple as that. But again, I think up until the time that we actually get a trailer, like first we're going to get the official photo, then we're going to get a trailer. And when we get a trailer, that's when it really goes big and all hell is going to break loose on the trailer. They're just biding their time. I know they've been pushing it off. You might as well just rip the Band-Aid, HBO. All right. I wonder how this is going to affect the sale of Warner Brothers. It's like, bro, what are y'all doing, man? Hey, man, lose Black Snape and we'll buy it. That's racist! I thought this was interesting as well. Harry Potter stars aren't sold on watching new HBO TV series, not connected with us at all. And so they're not even talking about watching this. They say we might watch it. I don't know. We'll see about it. But right now we ain't really sold on it. We're not really rocking with it. And a lot of fans are feeling the exact same way. A lot of people are still like, yeah, and it's Fred and George, right? Fred and George that said this. A lot of fans are feeling like we're not going to throw away the old one. It was too soon for a reboot anyway. We still love the original movies. I still feel like it's too soon for a reboot. And I said they should have went to the Marauders and did a 5 or 6 or 7 year series covering some of the stuff going on, during the original rise of Voldemort. I said they should have did that, maybe a 6 or 7 years, and then you can immediately jump right into Harry Potter. All right. The OG series. And it would have flowed perfectly. It would have flowed perfectly. You give enough time, and you're also giving audiences, Potterheads, something that they want. It's like we want to see the Marauders. But yeah, these guys are like, yeah, I don't even know if I'm watching it, man. I might watch it, if I feel like it. See, so they're not even sold on it. I think this project, honestly, is just going to keep losing momentum and hype, especially when we start seeing those photos coming out. When we start seeing photos and it's like, bro, y'all race swap Severus Snape, I'm out. It's like that turns you off, man. It is a giant turnoff. When you see, when you're saying that this dude right here is going to be playing Severus Snape, it is a giant turnoff. It's just like, I just don't even care anymore. They remake everything anyway. Nah, man, I got the original movies. I'm just going to rock it out with that. And I know a lot of people are saying J.K. Rowling is cool with the reboot because she's just trying to like ixnay the old school cats, and everybody that turned their backs on her. If you really want to do that, J.K. Rowling, you need to make sure that they cast appropriately. Because nobody's rocking. I'm telling you, nobody is rocking with this. Yeah, look at some of the quote tweets from Tim Pool's post. This show is DOA. Avoid at all costs. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah.
Rejected.
The racist character swapping in the Harry Potter reboot needs to stop. I find it unacceptable, and I do not know anybody who does either. As someone who grew up a big fan of the books and then also the movies, I personally will not be watching this. Exactly.
Rejected.
A lot of people are saying, I'm not watching it. All right. It's just going to be memes and jokes, all right? Fuck this shit. Zero right. That's how people are feeling. You're losing people right now. Calling it now, Lupin is also going to be black. I mean, there's going to be other race swaps because why just race swap one guy? Some people think like Hermione is a race swap. I'm like, again, I don't have a problem with the Hermione actress. The young actress playing Hermione. I don't really have a problem with it. If that was the only issue that we had, everybody would be on board. This is beyond the pale. All right. No pun intended. 14% of dark wizards cast 86%. Oh, shit. 86% of the violent spells, man. Again, you're opening the door to this type of bullshit, HBO. This isn't going to make any money. Not even the woke will watch it. They can't even afford the subscription. Look, the woke ain't going to watch it because they hate J.K. Rowling on GP. They hate J.K. Rowling because they think she's a TERF. Because of her opinions on transgenders and all of that. So they're not going to watch it for that reason alone. And then everybody that's actually a Harry Potter fan that's like, what the fuck is this shit? Nope, I'm not watching this. And so they're losing all kinds of people. Snape is black now, according to the Harry Potter show. Yeah, again, people are going to start discovering this maybe for the first time and just really like letting it sit on them and be like, wow, they really made Snape a black dude. Oh, this is going to be trash. I'm not watching this. That's the way a lot of people are going to be looking at it. And I'm here to make videos on it and I'm here to laugh at it. I do have my fingers crossed that maybe Paapa Essiedu himself will have some sort of a crisis of conscience and say, yo, I don't want this series to go belly up because of me. Because of me, this series is going to go belly up. I'm going to walk away. In fact, why don't y'all cast me as somebody else? Give me more roles that I can really flex. I said, let them play Fyrians. Let them play, the voice of all the centaurs. Let them, of course, be Kingsley Shacklebolt once we get to book 5. Let them be, book 4. Kingsley is in book 4. Let them be Dobby. Let them do the voice of Dobby. Show us your voice acting skills, Paapa Essiedu. Give us a good Dobby. Let him get like 5 roles to replace this one. Because if he did step away from Snape, it would be leaving a lot of bread on the table. So I say, hey, man, get this dude a bunch of roles to make up for all of that. Especially stuff like Kingsley and Dobby. That would be dope. There's ways out of this, HBO, but you got to do what?
Listen to the fans.
Listen to the fans and you can't go wrong. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. I think this is just a disaster waiting to happen. And as more people stumble upon what's going on, the more outrage will come. And I'm telling you, when that trailer finally drops, man, that thing is going to get ratioed into the abyss. Into oblivion, man. That thing is going to get destroyed. And it's all going to be HBO's fault. That's all I got to say. But you guys let me know what y'all think. Go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.